I know. With your fucking toothbrush. With your fucking toothbrush.
You know what? I don't know you.
Toothbrush again. The green toothbrush. Where is it?
I don't know, baby. I'll get you a new one.
I want the black one.
So how about guys? Listen, I know you're in the middle of it. I need to start to see it. I'm afraid of it. I'll ask them all.
And the way he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. So we so come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's skate and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, really killing himself. That's what his mama said, but he was feeling himself. Got a little more swag in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged. So he's married to burials, and I don't think it's punishment to protect your ass. She said, baby, let me make one thing clear. I don't need to ride you. So she she said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security gates said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick.
Come on.
All the fucking time. Looking for a place to be, so let's kick. And push. And coast.
I know.
Before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come roll with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick.
Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. We've got open air baseball for you on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Almost ready to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Zach Wheeler. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
All right, ready to get underway. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Clips the corner, and the home opener is underway. And that one almost hit him.
Two balls, one strike.
And a pitch. Check swing, and he went. And a count now even up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That was the sweeper, but it missed. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Moreno down to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So up next, Isaac Collins. Right through there for a strike. Collins measures 5 feet 8 inches, batting second in today's lineup. He's usually in center field, but today starting in second. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-1.
It's a big adjustment in my opinion, and I'm going to be paying attention to how he's able to turn potential double plays. Get your back to the runner, back to first base. See how he negotiates that back.
In time to Bush. He's out. Pete Crow Armstrong stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Hit in the air, center field. On the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in the desert, and today's starter, Brandon Woodruff. What do you got on him, Chris?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Way upstairs, ball 1.
Ball in.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Terang over to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Jake Mangum stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ball 1, no strikes. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
He goes down looking. Back here at Chase Field, top of the 2nd. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. Wheeler back to work. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double. Here comes Manny Machado. This one in the air. Bush snags it, 1 away. Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. This to third, Ramirez. And they get the out on Smith.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Freeland has to step out of the way for ball one. That one way inside.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carroll going back on this one. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Brewers. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And now Jackson Chourio. And it's fouled off. Freeland stands at second with two gone. Swung on, belted. Carroll raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Jose Ramirez. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and a quick out, number one. Michael Busch getting ready to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one fouled off. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one way back there. That one's going to land not so much here, but here. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. So now here's the DH, Jonathan Aranda. That one ripped left field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. One out, runner at second. Moreno digs in now. That one fouled off. Smith makes the grab, and there's two gone. So two down now, and here is Ildemaro Vargas. Pitch misses inside, ball one. Runner at second, two down. Bottom half of inning number two. Next pitch is downstairs. High in the air, out to right. Frelick has a beat on it. And that is that. And we're back. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Hard hit left side. Perdomo on to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. This is Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Fouled off left side.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carroll ranges back, and he dropped it. So that's a foul ball, and he gets another chance at the plate. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Isaac Collins now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And the 0-1. Foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. This one in the air. Perdomo. And that is that. Back here in the desert as we go to the last of the third. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 14. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Great effort, but it gets down.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw, safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And he lays down a bunt. Collins. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Mangum will hit next. Fly to right. Runner takes off. Pitch inside.
That's inside.
Safe in second, and that was not close. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, right field. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. Save!
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And there's a ball.
2-0.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Misses. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In comes the run from third. It's 3-1. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Here's Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. Perdomo leads off first with 1 away. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Ramirez swings and blasts one. Deep to right field. It bangs off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Absolutely.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Makes the catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. In comes the runner from third.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Aranda at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Left field. Nabs it, and the inning is over. Back here at Chase Field, here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Our biggest concern, other than injury after a moment like that, is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
So a man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now it's Manny Machado. He popped out his first time. And Manny gets a piece. That's to third. Ramirez sends it across to first. Machado is out. The batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. And that one lifted in the air center field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So digging in, Sal Frelick doubled his first time. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Moving under it. And that's the 3rd out.
See, every time you see me, I got something new. And all my haters, y'all can you softly, cause you're like the gas tank of a Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and now the catcher comes up to him, Gabriel Moreno. That one down the line, handled by Machado. Whips it to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Rips that one to right. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
That one to first. Hoskins handles the chance. Steps on first for the out.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
This is Corbin Carroll. 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
0-2.
Woodruff deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Corbin goes down on strikes. Ready now for the 5th inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Wheeler back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Grounded out to short in his first trip. This one in the air center field. On his way over. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. So the batting order turns over. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air out towards right center. Carroll on the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And here is Jake Mangum. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Wastes no time there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's going to be Geraldo Perdomo.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Hit in the air out to center field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Fought off foul. There's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fires over to Hoskins, and Ramirez is set down. Next to hit for Arizona, Michael Busch. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Chourio right there to make the grab, and that will end the inning. Top of the 6th inning, and stepping in is the speedy Isaac Collins.
Oh, he said he's outside on the bench, pero no hablaba de él, hablaba del tipo que está en el bench.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And takes low for ball 1. Slap the other way, foul. That one lifted to left. Brings it in. One up, one down. At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Ball, that's just out.
And another ball.
Outside.
And he grounds one to the right side. Slings to first in time. Now it's Christian Yelich. He's already homered in this game.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. No, with the shift on, hits right into it. In time to Busch, and that is the inning. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Jonathan Aranda. And that one fouled off. Just missed. Flares it into the outfield. Takes it in for the out. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first. Gets the catcher by a step. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
This to center field. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Just missed. That one catches the corner. Swing and a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one missed. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Out in front and foul to the left side. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one way outside, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Perdomo should have this one. He's got it, and there's one down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he's going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And a ground ball to first, and that's foul.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Machado over at first with 1 away. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1.
Ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
That clips the corner. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. That one fouled off. 2-2. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Base knock, center field.
Oh, come on.
Here comes Machado around third. He scores, and the Brewers even it up.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And here is Hoskins.
I got him.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bryce Terang. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Carroll makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now, number 14. In for a strike, 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Freeland makes the grab, 1 away. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 3.
We know that's a front though. Yeah. Say you make the trap jump.
Fouled off. He was late. Ashby, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. This one popped up right side. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
And the 1-0. To the left side, but it is well foul. On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Runner on the go. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Runner goes again. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Now to go ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Tied at 4. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins.
¿Qué es lo que dijo que se le olvidó?
Wheeler back to work. In the air to left, down the line. Mangum towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Moreno collects, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away and a strikeout. Pete Crow Armstrong up now for the Brewers. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now Jose Ramirez. As the lefty gets to work. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. And there's one down. So up next, Michael Busch.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
And that one ripped to left, down the line, and it's foul. One down, base is empty. Got him. 2 out. Jonathan Aranda stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Known for his late inning heroics. Hit on the ground to the right side. Sends it to first, and that's the inning. Back here at Chase Field, here's Manny Machado to start it off. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. That's inside. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 4-4 in the 9th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Will Smith, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. John Curtis comes on now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Ground ball left side. Whips it across, and that quickly 2 away. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a nod.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Chorio goes after that one for strike one. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Chop to third. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fly ball to right. Frelick has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And that's down and away. The other way, he hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Number 14, the next to hit, takes ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. So digging in, Corbin Carroll. Koenig over to first, and he's back safely.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
There goes the runner. They pitch out. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the winning run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Lifted in the air, out to left. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to extra innings. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. And that one fouled off. On the ground. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they add to their lead. It's 7-4. Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. And now he steps off the rubber.
Hi there. Hey, how's it going? Sorry, I couldn't find an ashtray. Hope it's not a Band-Aid heirloom or something. I'm not surprised having you here. Why not?
And that skips in the dirt. Curtis, a 6'5" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that's
Nope,
off
inside,
the
ball
inside edge. And a count 2-1. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. And here in extra innings. Next pitch is outside.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Man at first, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, number 27.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
That one way inside. That one pushed to the left and foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, that can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Ball one there. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in extra innings. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Solid swing from start to end.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Bases loaded, nobody out. Next to hit, Will Smith. Call from the dugout, and it's an intentional walk. That brings in a run. So bases all loaded up. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Manager signaling from the dugout. It's an intentional walk, and it forces in a run. A bold strategy. Jackson Chourio digs in now. Oh my, they're intentionally walking in a run. What's going on here?
That's frustrating.